when Victor Wembanyama shocked the world by beating the Slim Reaper.
Wembanyama walking into the three, and he will get it.
It was more than just a game. It was a passing of the torch. Facing off against his idol, the young phenom stepped up in a way few could have predicted. KD, one of the most prolific scorers in NBA history, had been dominating the league for about 17 years, carving out a legacy as one of the greatest to ever do it. But here came Wembanyama, an anomaly in the NBA timeline, a player with skills and size the league had never truly seen before. And this time, Wembanyama took full control, and Wemby was ready to make his mark early on defense, blocking D-Book with ease.
Immediate cut down the lane, and quick introduction for Mr. Wembanyama.
On the other end, he didn't let down either, sprinting down the court in the blink of an eye.
Suns ice cold to start. Wembanyama sprints the floor, gets the payoff pass, and a 9-0 start here for San Antonio.
The Spurs went on a 13-0 run, fueled by Wemby's dominance on both ends of the floor, leaving the Suns scrambling. The energy was all San Antonio's until Kevin Durant finally answered back.
Got big knee surgery. He's certainly looking healthy here early. Durant with a pull-up.
And it didn't stop there. The Slim Reaper was ready to put on a shooting clinic.
On the driving kick, Durant for three, yes. So trying to find their footing after falling in.
To show he wasn't just a threat from deep, KD took it to the rim, weaving through the defense with ease.
Good transition defense there by the Spurs, but Durant knifing his way inside, gets the finish and the foul.
Smart play there by KD.
With Wemby taking a breather, KD was cooking on the floor, and it was clear that nobody could match his scoring prowess. He was unstoppable.
Durant working on Osman on the step back.
But when Wemby got back, he immediately reminded everyone that he's unstoppable too. Crashing the boards with ease, he started snagging offensive rebounds like they were his for the taking, using his size and reach to dominate the paint, relentless when finishing.
The Suns unable to control, and it sets up a lay-in for Wembanyama.
But KD had an answer every time, cool and composed, hunting for his spots on the floor. But Wemby matched KD's energy in his own unique way.
A major issue here to the Suns, 7 that have resulted in 12 points, and
Trey Jones wanted to return the favor.
When you're in that kind of groove, it's hard to beat anybody.
Hard to stop that at 7.
Wemby's length was unmatched, and it was clear that nobody on the Suns could come close to dealing with his sheer size and agility. His presence alone kept the Spurs' 25-point lead strong, and when Wemby started pulling out moves like this,
good shots. Wembanyama.
The league knew they were in serious trouble. With KD back on the floor, the Suns started to make a little push, clawing their way back into the game. But just when it seemed like the Suns might spark a comeback, guess who shut that right down?
Run. Durant thought about the three, running Wembanyama, tangled up there, no foul call, and plenty of contact. Wembanyama runs the floor.
The first half was all Wemby, and he made sure to show that he's not just all about size.
Here is Brandon with that left hand, swings it out to Wembanyama, all alone, got it.
And just to cap it off, Wemby ended the half with a bang.
Wembanyama walking into the three, and he will get it.
75-55 at halftime, and this was just the beginning. The Suns knew they had to do something to stop the bleeding, so coming into the second half, they made a bold move. They put KD back on Wemby, but that didn't go as planned.
Attempts at 38 for Phoenix, and I'm sure that was one of the other areas that was frustrating to Frank Vogel, is the fact that his team.
However, KD couldn't contain Wemby. Each attempt ended with a whistle. Yet on the other end, KD made up for it in typical Slim Reaper fashion.
Durant on the drive, collision.
But one thing Wemby showed this game, consistency is key.
25 minutes. Wembanyama thought about the three, he'll go for the lob, in traffic, over the top.
And KD showed he's got that consistency too.
Yeah, that's anybody.
Yeah, new career high at 22. Durant on the pull-up.
This set off a chain reaction, turning the game into a thrilling back-and-forth battle. Every time Wemby made a bucket,
in need of multiple stops. Wembanyama just effortless.
KD answered right back.
Booker on the drive on Johnson. Whipples a pass to Durant. Corner three. Yes!
And this continued on at the end of the third quarter, with Wemby hitting tough buckets in the paint, and KD instantly answering back. It was like watching two masters at work. But Wemby hit the final move at the end of the third quarter, delivering a play that left the crowd in awe.
Durant looking inside. Booker's got to be careful as Wembanyama.
Eubanks has to get back.
And in the fourth, this trend continued, with KD channeling his inner Splash Brother.
With 13 points off the bench. Durant raising up straightaway three. Money!
But Wemby had no matchup that even came close to stopping him. Every time he got the ball near the basket, it was either a bucket or a foul, leading to easy trips to the line, making it nearly impossible to put a dent in that lead.
Got to block out.
But with KD on the floor, nothing was ever truly out of reach. Despite the Spurs holding a solid lead, Durant's relentless scoring and the Suns' determination sparked an insane comeback. With every clutch shot and three-pointer, the Suns chipped away at the deficit until the score was tied at 116 in the fourth. Only one team could come out on top, and with 3 minutes left, the game hung in the balance. It was just a matter of which star would take over, but soon enough, the question was quickly answered.
Collins backing down, spins baseline, passing in traffic to Wembanyama.
They built a big enough lead to be able to withstand it, to be able to execute here down the stretch.
Wow. My goodness.
Wembanyama was on fire, and in the final minutes, he took over like a seasoned star.
On a catch and shoot from Wembanyama.
Draining bucket after bucket, he was unstoppable, making clutch shots that kept the Spurs in control. Even with KD chipping away at the score, Wemby's momentum was undeniable. As the clock ticked down, Wemby restored the lead from the first quarter, reminding everyone of the dominance he'd displayed earlier in the game. He finished with an impressive 38-point double-double, outshining KD's 28 points and proving why he's being hailed as the next big thing in the NBA. In the end, it was Wemby's night. Despite Durant's heroic efforts, the Spurs walked away with the win, led by their rising star, who had firmly planted himself as a force to be reckoned with.
The Suns hit the road to take on Joel Embiid and the Sixers. Suns game time beginning.
We both skinny, and I'm sure he said he watched me growing up, but he's his own player. I don't think I'm sure he watched so many great players in the league and try to emulate just about everybody. You could tell. He's his own player person. He's going to create his own lane. He's much different than anybody who's ever played. And you can try to compare, but he's going to carve out his own lane.
We'll dribble this one out and secure back-to-back wins here on the road. They will improve to 3-2, 2-1 on the road. The Suns will